and welcome back to Styx Media. Have you ever wondered if maybe there's other life in the universe? Maybe humans aren't the only ones that are living in the universe. Maybe there's others. Maybe they're trying to send signals. Maybe they're trying to contact us. Or maybe they're looking at us and seeing what's going on in the world and go, hey, fuck no, we ain't going there. The book we're reviewing for February asks that question. We are reviewing Contact by Carl Sagan. Now, I know that there's a movie of this. It's one of my favorite sci-fi movies. I absolutely love it. I decided to read the book and maybe do a little review, maybe do a little comparison between the two. Now, I enjoyed this book, even though there are parts in it that are just dragging. That just seemed to drag by and made me actually question, why the hell am I reading this? Other parts, I could not put the page down. I could not put the book down. Page turner. So basically the story is that the main character, Ellie, I think it's Eleanor Arroway? Ellie, she is working at, I believe, SETI, and they get a signal. They get a message. And most of the book is her trying to decipher what that message is. And that's where a lot of it dragged, was there's a lot of technical speech, like them going into it and trying to decipher it, and then when they finally do, they end up building a machine. And there's a big difference between the movie and the book. In the book, there's actually 5 seats in the machine. In the movie, there's only 1. I understand why they made that change, just like there's a lot in the book that isn't in the movie. The parts that are not in the movie that are in the book, I understand why they cut them out, because they were boring as fuck in the book. They would have made the movie longer. They would have made the movie drag out even longer. So, I don't mind it when a movie stays close to the story of a book, but cuts out certain parts that don't pertain to the story. And that's what Carl Sagan likes to do in his writing, is he talks about stuff that, to me, in my opinion, had nothing to do with the story. He describes rabbits lining a road at one point. There are scenes that, to me, Ellie talks to 2 televangelists about the message that they got, and, like, is it from God? Is it from the devil? Is it, like, to me, get on with the story, for fuck's sakes. Anyways, the story is good if you can get through those slower parts. And it really made me wonder, is there maybe life? I firmly believe that humans are not the only ones that have intelligence in the galaxy, in the universe. I believe that there's other intelligent beings, and maybe they're at the same level of technology as us. Maybe they're at a higher technology. But I also believe that the reason they haven't come forward and made themselves known is, have you seen what's going on in the world the last few years? They probably see the radio transmissions and the TV transmissions and go, we're not going near that planet. So, however, in this book, they send a message out, and I think they send it out to basically any planet that has intelligence that can possibly pick up the signal and possibly build the machine to make first contact. Now, one scene that I absolutely love in the movie is when Ellie comes back. And they don't say it in here, but I can see why they added it to the movie. So when she comes back from wherever the machine brought her, if you haven't watched the movie, little bit of a spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But when she comes back, all the video camera that she had on the side of her head, nothing but static. They actually say that in here as well, but it's like all the recording devices that they had with them came back that it was like they were erased. Now, in the movie, they say she literally was just in the machine 20 minutes, but there's 18 hours of static on the video camera. And I like that scene because it expands on a similar scene in here. So, to me, normally the book is better than the movie. I'm saying just go watch the movie. You'll get the same story, minus a lot of the slower parts. So, but if you want to read it, go ahead and read it. It's still a good story, even with the slow parts. I enjoyed it. So, yeah. So, and like always, if there's any books that you want me to review in the future, be sure to comment down below any recommendations. If I have it, I will set it aside. If I don't have it, I will look into getting it. And hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Even comment, like I just said. Have you read this book? What did you think of it? Have you seen the movie? What did you think of the movie? Be sure to leave any recommendations if you want me to review anything in the future. And we'll see you next month.